The psychology of self. To know oneself was the first principle of many old psychological schools. To know oneself according to the principles of the system is to know oneself as a machine and the structure of the machine. A crucial property of the machine is that it is made of many different machines, a concept also expressed in the study of the four functions: intellectual, emotional, moving, and distinctive. From the point of view of the system, you have not one mind but four minds or centers which control your ordinary actions. The structure of centers, which embodies their initial capacities, strong sides and defects, belongs to essence. Their contents, all that what a center acquires over time, belongs to personality. Personality, however, is as equally necessary for the development of man as is essence, as long as it stands in the right place. To stand in its right place, personality needs to learn the truth about itself, but it does not wish to know the truth about itself. It wants to keep believing in its importance, and is not willing to give up its dominant position. It is in fact this wrong relative position of essence and personality that accounts for many of the present disharmonious states of mankind. The only means we have to get this relation back into its natural state is self-observation. There is no other way, and no one can do this work for us. We must do it ourselves. In order to observe oneself, you need the concepts of this system. To observe oneself, one also needs to be willing to face the truth. Mind you, some things may please you, other things will annoy you, irritate you, even horrify you, and it cannot be otherwise.
It is necessary to observe different functions and distinguish between them, remembering at the same time about different states of consciousness, about our sleep, and about the many eyes in us. Such observations will very soon give results.
As one observes oneself intentionally, and from the perspective of the system, man will see sides of himself which can become conscious, and sides which cannot become conscious and must be eliminated. In observing himself, he must always remember that his self-study is the first step towards his possible evolution. Very soon after starting his observations of himself, he comes to the conclusion that the chief obstacle to observation is imagination. He wishes to observe something, but instead of that, imagination starts in him on the same subject, and he forgets about observation. In order to get to know oneself, remember that we as mortal human beings simply cannot know the whole truth, but only a very small slice of our personal truth. All analysis and conclusions about oneself should be taken with a grain of salt and always be seen as an ongoing and open investigation in which it means to be human. The prison of mechanicalness is a product of imagination, being right and certain. The impact of that is not searching for any meaning beyond the current meaning you have ascribed to life and halting the possible evolution of your life.